7th of September 1944. Now, a few decades after it was painted, this red cross marking indicating a hospital point was uncovered and is here to this day. And that's an appropriate symbol because on this day, the 38th day of the Warsaw Uprising, Countess Maria Tarnowska crawled out under sniper fire along with other members of the Home Army, the Polish Home Army, and made contact with the Germans in order to negotiate a ceasefire to get civilians out. The Germans agree, and over the course of the next 2 days, at least 15,000 civilians are able to make their way out of the city centre and out of other districts to safety. It was also on this day that the lower part of Powiśle behind me finally fell into German hands. A stream of civilians and troops comes running up this hill in order to get into the relative safety of the city centre. Meeting them is Zbigniew Brykiewicz, who's appeared in some of our earlier episodes, and he's furious. The old town took weeks to finally fall. Powiśle is falling in a matter of days. He hears a number of shots somewhere where we are now and goes to investigate, and he discovers some Polish soldiers shooting into a group of Volksdeutsche, Polish citizens of German origin who've been given special status under German occupation in Poland. So Brykiewicz immediately orders them to stop shooting into the crowd. And he looks into the eyes of the people that he's just saved. And he sees animal fear, hope, questions, terror, everything. He calls one of the men from that crowd forward and starts to question him. The man swears that he's had nothing to do with the uprising, he hasn't killed anyone, he hasn't served in the German forces. And Brykiewicz looks at him, thinking that this could have been somebody that's killed any one of his colleagues. So he asks the man a question. He says, "Tell me, do you deserve to live?" The man looks him in the eye for a brief moment before turning his gaze down to the floor. Brykiewicz described how he stared at him in a dull way, perhaps tasting the power that one human can have over another. But he let him go. Thank you very much for watching this episode of 63 Days of Extraordinary Courage, where we tell the story of the Warsaw Uprising. In tomorrow's episode, you're going to hear one of the most chilling tales from the uprising that I've been able to find. It's something that was very difficult for me to record to tell you. Please tune into that episode at 5 p.m. Warsaw time, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.